Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Mr. Balelish and today is our last episode with Nefrikari, and he still has a lot of things to do. There have been many wrongs done against him from all kinds of people across these harsh lands, and none of them is going to go unpunished. With the armies of Stygia focused on the exiled lands, it's Nefrikari's plan to display both sorcerous and religious power to deter any would-be attack on his territory. Since they share the worship of Set, to have the grounds around his tower seen as hallowed ground, protected by the blessings of the ancient snake, might be enough to grant him some semblance of peace. To that end, hards need to be gathered, rituals need to be done, and the appearance of the great snake shall spread rumors of terror throughout the lands. There's much to be done, and we'll start in the south. Ever since Nefrikari first stepped into the exiled lands, he has been relentlessly pursued by the insatiable Darfari, who crave his very flesh. From his desperate exile to his ascension as a master sorcerer, their hunger for him only intensified as the corruption grew in his veins. Their relentless pursuit, fueled by their unquenchable thirst, sought to capture him as an offering to their deity, Yog, in order to consume his power and devour his flesh. However, a dramatic shift in power has now occurred at the apex of Nefrikari's abilities. It is his time to become the hunter, the merciless butcher, and the one who sacrifices their hearts to the ancient god, Set. Okay, let's drop right in the middle of the Starfari camp. Surprise! And start the gathering. Oh, there's the leader here. It's going to make short work of him. Alright. There's a carpenter here. Not going to bother with any special thralls right now. This is a mission to get hearts and hearts alone. We got all the skulls we could get from Skulker's End. Now we are going to go in the direction of the summoning place. Let's get going because there's no time to lose. We are arriving. This should be a place to get us a whole bunch of human hearts. Yeah, we're fighting the leader of this camp, the cannibal brute. She's down already. The Darfari have been surpassed in power a long time ago. They are quite weak comparing to Nefrikari and his minions. So there's really no challenge coming here, but there's a lot of rewards. So come here we shall. That's it for this camp, so now we get the hearts. Nefrikari always held little regard for pirates, thieves and rogues, perceiving them as lazy individuals whose sole motivation revolves around acquiring the next sack of gold. Yet, their straightforward disposition renders them predictable adversaries and potentially valuable allies when their skills are required. Within the exiled lands, the Blackhand pirates primarily confine themselves to the eastern territories, sparing Nefrikari from significant interference, until now. Once again, he discerns a purpose for these unsavory pirates, not to employ their services, but to seize their heart as offerings, a fitting sacrifice indeed. And in we go. Let's do the same thing, camp by camp. We'll get rid of the Blackhand pirates. Now we take the hearts for set. Oh, there's a named barrier. Is not long for this world. And we're getting surrounded, but oh, I hear someone attacking. Corpse smear. Not acceptable, dudes. Let's keep going. Now straight into the Black Galleon. Going to do this nice and fast. Let's get a bunch of them mad at us. It is risky, but we have to go for it. Alright, this is a right mess, but there's the captain here. I am the captain now. Well, that was a proper slaughter. It's just some archers left. Our golems are going up there to engage some enemies. We are a-okay with that. These spear guys are a bit annoying.
Enemies approaching!
Leave Corpse Mare alone! There's still a couple of guys in here. Here's a set priest, just a simple priest. Not going to bother with the weak ones, but there should still be more priests 4 other religions down here, and we should go get them. Well, there's a Seti priest here, but there's a Yogite priest as well. And this is it. Now, just gather some hearts. Okay, we have defeated the Blackhand pirates here at the Black Galleon, but this is not their only camp in the exiled lands, and it's not even the biggest one. And Nefrikari, once he learned this, that to the east there's a bigger camp of these scoundrel pirates, he decided to just go ahead and attack that one as well. Let's get going in that direction. Anyway, we have arrived at the Blackhand camps. That's Flotsam over there. We are going to be starting with that. Let's get off Corpse Mirror and go the rest by foot. We're going to need our shield and our weapon for this. Let's make it nice and bloody. There's a lot of pirates in here, but that's exactly what we want. We want a lot of them, so we can get a lot of hearts. Now, over here, usually there's the cook. He's a tough one. And to defeat the cook, we're going to use noxious gas and food poisoning to kill him. He's quite tough though. That's enough damage over time, so we can just finish him off with the predatory blade. Our golems are doing great work against him. And he's dead. Does leave the cleaver, so we can take that with us. And over here, there's a leader, Hacker, the Wave Runner. To be easily defeated. As these pirates come, do not train as hard as they should. They're a lazy bunch. And that is it for the Flotsam area. We are still going to the ship area. Now we go on to the capsized boat. Really wish Conan would allow us to get some boats to explore that. Jamila's Liberty. That's the name of the ship. This one we're going to be gathering the hearts as we go up, because we might come back down in a swifter way. The kitty cat here. Not going to kill the cat, obviously. And there's a Black Corsair Elite. Alright. Think we can take some hearts from here. Oh, Lekika, the visionary. Well, it wasn't very visionary, but I don't think I've ever seen that thrall. And now we go up to the captain's quarters. We can shed away a little bit of weight. And you're in the captain's quarters. There's a named thrall. He's always here. Oof. That was a rough start for the fight. Luckily we are well overgeared for this guy. And they are dead. There's treasures to be had here. Nothing special there. Some coins there. We'll take them. Some coins there. And here we are, triumphant over the Blackhand, on top of the captain's quarters. Everyone slaughtered and the god set appeased. Now that we've dealt with the pirates, we should focus our eyes on the northerners. There's the passage that we can use to speed up the way we get there. And to get down, we're just going to jump. And... uh-oh, that was a bit too close for comfort, to be honest. But we survived. Let's go, corpse smear. Our journey continues. Upper staging area, we do not have this obelisk yet, so we can just come here real quick and get it, and then we continue to the passage. I'm not going to fight spiders. Spider hearts are not a worthy sacrifice. That entrance there is called the passage. That's where we're heading. And now we jump down here. Ouch. Now we jump down here. Okay. There's a bunch of spiders here. Not going to bother with them right now. And this nasty looking bug right here is one of the bosses you need to kill to finish and escape the exiled lands. But Nefrikari's plan is not to escape. And Well, apparently it's to get hit by everything that moves. Ay, ay, ay. Can we get... yeah. This threat was dangerous. We almost died against a really weak boss, to be honest. So we have defeated her, just so we can have fairly peaceful climb up here. We are low on stamina overall, so just try and make it all the way to the top. Shouldn't be a big problem because there's a lot of resting places on the way up. And this is the passage. Let's go through. And suddenly we are in the north, close to the aqueduct. Let's go and make our way to New Asagarth. Okay, we are arriving at New Asagarth. The Nordheimers and the Vanir had enjoyed relative peace during Nefrikari's relentless pursuit for power. However, their gratitude from this respite was met with a sudden and unwarranted assault on his ancient tower in Old Neptune. Though some time has passed since this ill-fated attack, a sorcerer never forgets, nor does a sorcerer forgive. The hour for reckoning has finally arrived. The fates of those who dared assail Nefrikari were sealed the moment they made the grave choice to initiate their aggression. Today marks the unstoppable fulfillment of their inevitable downfall. This camp we should take a little bit more seriously, because they are quite tough. False god Mir's priests. There's going to be some juicy hearts. Let's get this archer here because he's annoying me. There should be someone in here as well, right? Yep. Another priest for Ymir. Another heart for Set. Now inside this cabin there's the leader of the camp and usually a few more guys. So you have to be a bit careful. Let's get these. The leader of the camp this time wasn't named Thrall, so usually, well, not usually, sometimes you can find a named Thrall in there. Vapnir is an archer that we have come across before. We have no interest in bringing him home, or anyone for that matter. We just want their hearts. Maybe if we found the edge smith, just because. Killing an edge smith for a sacrifice is a bit of a waste. Even if you don't plan on playing the character in the recent future. What are you? Okay. That's a priest right there. This camp is almost done. There might be a few stragglers left, but nothing to worry too much about.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
And I think that's it for this camp. Oh, there's two more in here. Forgot about you guys. Aren't you dancers or something? One of you is. Right, let's start gathering the hearts. The Cimmerians have long been renowned for their combat prowess and serious demeanor. Moreover, they harbor a deep suspicion towards sorcery, making them a constant threat to Nefrikari. During the initial stages of golem sculpting, Nefrikari ventured into the treacherous Mounds of the Dead, where he discovered a crucial weakness in his golem's defenses: their vulnerability to star metal. It is this very metal that the Northerners skillfully employ to devastating effect. However, Nefrikari now possesses the much needed knowledge to overcome these adversaries, and his triumph will undoubtedly find favor with the Snake God. With meticulous plans in place, sorcery will be the instrument of their defeat, transforming their mistrust into paralyzing fear. Alright, now, these guys have star metal weapons and we cannot have our iron golems do the work for us, so we are going to sneak into the camp and use our sorcery to our advantage. Now it's nice and swiftly. We are going to conjure the storm to aid us in this endeavor. That's it. That was a beautiful hit. Perfect. Okay, we took a lot more damage there than I wanted. Still wanted to take the guys from in here and bring them to the storm. Just love the fact that the storm also breaks trees though. That was the first mound that we defeated. I'm going to use a combination of sorcery and alchemy to have a slightly easier chance against these guys. This is a big group over here. Let's just aggro them and bring them back to our really nice storm. No one else came? Why? Usually they all aggro at once. We can go get those two real quick as well. Come here, buddies. Oh, they're turning back? Don't turn back. Okay. Storm is helping us considerably against these two. That's it. And now we can go get these guys again. Okay, guys. Follow me to this innocent looking lightning storm. Oh. Okay, two mace guys might be tricky. Nefrikari, out of necessity, is becoming decent in these engagements. He's not the strongest fighter of all time, not even close, but he manages to hold his own. It's the last storm we can summon. Well, we could use a lightning on this guy, please. Jeez, okay. Okay. Alright, we have to run around a little bit here. Oof, that was close. That was a cool little finisher there. I could have healed. Alright, the storm killed one of them. Alright, that was a bit hairy, but I think we got most of them. There's still one of them there. Let's just heal a bit before he gets to us. And we can start collecting hearts. We are arriving at the ruins of Old Neptune. Right now, we have a bunch of hearts on us. It's not enough for what we want because we need a lot. But I think you guys got the gist of it in terms of what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of hours. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it to you because it's going to be very repetitive. We're just going to go on into some easier level camps. Something like the summoning place, or skulkers, and maybe bounce between the two of them. Just to get the maximum amount of art in the minimum amount of time possible. What we got from this little foray. I'm not sure where I picked this up. I didn't mean to, but anyway. A few iron golem parts. Not bad. We almost have one golem there. A few supply materials. Let's open those. Wood and alchemical base. That's a good one. Twine, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. That's not a good one. And that's not horrible. So we got a few resources out of that. Not too bad. We got the chef's trusted cleaver. Not sure which one is better. This one of more of the hyena. We might just test it out. In terms of arts, we got 161 hearts. It's not a bad haul, but we are going to need a lot more than that. Well, not a lot more. We're going to need like 400 more maybe to complete what we need. So I'm just going to put these hearts in the temple, and I'll see you for the main event. Alright, we almost finished crafting the set's protection. I'm not sure if it's going to consume our archpriest. The true name of set does it, I believe, but I'm not sure if the protection one does as well. Summoning the protection of the gods. As you can see, Nefrikari has managed to summon the protection of Set, his deity, and the bubble covers his quarters, his sorcery spot, and it's not about the physical protection, it's about a statement. This place is sacred ground. It is protected by Set himself, so that should deter anyone from wanting to attack it, especially Stygian armies that are coming towards the exiled lands, because the Stygians also worship Set, and it would be a big affront to their own religion to attack such a place. But this is not the last display of power that he's going to do. We are going to summon the true name of Set and an avatar to display his power. Having settled within the ruins of Old Neptune, Nefrikari skillfully eluded the prying eyes of most, until the den, a neighboring desert dog camp, detected the emanating power from the ancient ruins and came sniffing. Before the accumulation of power, knowledge and his lack of physical prowess made fighting these savages a difficult challenge. Nevertheless, he persevered and established his stronghold within the ancient ruins. Initially, minor clashes arose between the worshippers of Jebel Zag and Nefrikari's minions. Yet, the situation gradually escalated into a full-blown assault on the Sorcerer's Tower. Swift and dreadful retribution awaits these savages, followers of an unrefined deity. It serves as a warning to all, a testament of power. This land is blessed by Set and ruled by Nefrikari, and anyone who ventures too close shall incur their wrath. The colossal serpent shall devour them all, spreading fear amongst the rumored Stygian armies en route to the exiled lands, deterring them from desecrating this sacred ground. The wrath of Set and the might of a powerful sorcerer shall be avoided at all costs. I'm very excited. I don't think I ever did the Set's avatar. I tried the Mitra's avatar once, but since I play single player mostly, it's not a big thing. But I am very excited about this because Nefrikari is truly going to show his power off. That's a cool effect. The true name of a god is a powerful thing. It burns brightly and then is erased from the mind of the summoner. You can't just keep doing it, you have to do the ritual and sacrifice archpriests for it. Takes a while apparently. And here we are, a giant freaking snake. And into the den we go. Don't break. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Terror must be really in the minds of these guys. A giant snake, they don't even know what to do. It is the ultimate display of religious power. Nefrikari sets aside his plans for expanding to the volcano and shifts his focus to assessing the imminent threat looming over the exiled lands. Will the formidable Stygian armies be deterred by his display of power, or will he find himself fighting for his stake of land in the future? One thing remains certain: Nefrikari has acquired great power within this unforgiven and ravaged prison. There are still untapped sources of strength awaiting him, compelling him to remain steadfast in this place. Now we bid farewell to the tale of Nefrikari the Sorcerer, making way to Silara, the Vendian Kshatriya, or noble. She will lead us on an expedition to uncover the mysteries of a new age and explore the uncharted terrain of Sipta. Together we embark on a thrilling journey to experience fresh content and navigate a map that holds countless surprises, at least for me. Parting with a cherished character is always bittersweet, a fictional companion with whom we have shared countless stories. I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed these narratives following the series and the life of Nefrikari. We both express our heartfelt gratitude for your presence throughout this adventure. With this, we conclude this episode, eagerly anticipating your return in the next one, where a brand new character, a fresh age, and uncharted map await our exploration.